What's happening, YouTube? Back in the day gamer here. Thanks for tuning into my channel, and today I'm coming at you with another pickup video. I know, it's been a long time since I've done one, because I never get to pick anything up, because there's never anything out there anymore. But I went on a little spree, got lucky, a little eBay, so yeah, let's get into it. Before we get into the games, sometimes we occasionally, here and there, now and then, open a beer and have an adult beverage. So let's try that. We got a Sammy Smith's organic fruit ale here. It's strawberry. Sammy Smith's, back in my day, was known for the oatmeal stout, which I never really liked. But I like this one. It either comes in a 4-pack or a 6-pack. I drank the rest of that pack. Because these are good. If strawberry jam were a beer, it'd be that. It's not too sweet, but it's good. Jumping in, I want a little handheld kick. 3 different handheld systems. 1 game for the Game Boy Advance, and that's this one right here. It's Hot Wheels Stunt Challenge and Hot Wheels World Race. 2 games in 1, right? It's gotta be awesome. Well, this is an extremely mediocre, at best, Game Boy Advance F-Zero clone that falls way short. I never actually liked F-Zero that much. And I don't much care for this one. Maybe that has something to do with it. Maybe it's because this game sucks. I don't know. Got 2 original Game Boy games here. This one comes on very skeptical recommendation from the real Bit Wars. He's done me wrong a couple times on games he liked so much, like Animaniacs on the Game Boy. Burger Time Deluxe. I'm not a big Burger Time fan. Never was, but it's a classic arcade game. Now, this one, the controls are just super smooth. So out of all the Burger Times I've played so far, I like this one the best. I like the soundtrack. It reminds me of some very early Nintendo chip tunes. I'm not saying NES anymore. I never said it when I first started YouTube, and everybody just says it, so it just sticks in my head, and I never liked it. It was never NES. It was always Nintendo. It was Nintendo. That's what it was. I started saying NES. It's like I sold out. Sorry, I'm not saying NES anymore. It's Nintendo. Now, supposedly, according to 8-Bit Wars, this has a story or ending. But I don't care because I never really liked Burger Time, and I'm probably not going to get that far. We're just going to wait for my wife to quit fucking leaf blowing while I'm making a video. Next up, we've got Jurassic Park 2, The Chaos Continues. This was also on recommendation from Bit Wars. This is more like it. We got some running and gunning. These graphics are total Game Boy. I like your sprite a lot. You can tell it's the guy from the movie. He's got the hat. It controls well. You can hold the button down for rapid fire, which is fantastic because when you're holding a tiny little Game Boy and you gotta keep pushing the button a million times, it shakes around a bit. So far, what I played, the gameplay consists of having to collect these cards to advance. It's pretty basic. It does have a rather detailed, hub info bar, especially for an old Game Boy title. The music's jamming for a handheld. It's got one of my favorite features, big boss battles. I like it. So that one's getting a thumbs up so far. I only played a handful of boards, but this game right here, if I can get it fucking open. There we go. It's a Game Gear game, right? I don't pick up many of those, but I've got the Game Gear adapter for my Retro Freak. Don't have a Game Gear, never had one. Don't want one. Don't think I'm going to play it, but, you know, it's got some games. Sometimes I want one. Vampire Master of Darkness from the Master Systems ported onto Game Gear. That's fantastic. This game right here, though, The Adventures of Batman and Robin. You know how sometimes, I don't know how many of you out there are like hardcore retro game collectors like myself, but you know, you've pretty much heard of mostly everything. And every now and then you come across that title where like, this is a hidden gem and this game is going to be awesome. That's not this game. So yeah, I was very jazzed when I picked this up because, you know, I got it on the Genesis, I got it on the Super Nintendo. They're different games, but they're both fun. Since those two are different versions, I thought maybe this is a third version of that game that I'd really like. Well, it is a third version of that game, but I don't really like it. I know, it's a handheld, so yeah, okay. Batman runs a little too fast, first off. You're often running head-on into enemies that just appear on the other side of the screen. I know, originally the screen was super tiny. The controls aren't great. The jumping's not great. I know, the graphics are okay. If I were you, I would just stay away from this one. I was jazzed, but, you know, got burned again. Game Gear, it's the smallest collection of my collections. I've yet to find, I think there's 2 games I really like on it. The Vampire Master of Darkness game and Battle Axe or something. I don't know. But is there any good games on Game Gear I need? Let me know. Tell me. Let me know. Excuse me. What's up? So right here, still have more games, don't panic. I ordered this, I don't know, not too long ago. I was going to say a long time ago, but that was a different box that I ordered a long time ago that's still sitting over there. This one, Drunken Impulse Buy. I am rather excited about it, and I'm going to look at it first because I paid for it. It's pretty sweet. Wife's super excited about it. I know, because it's not a game, it's a toy. And that toy is none other than from the reboot on Netflix. Masters of the Universe, Revelation, Scareglow. That's not going to end up looking good. We'll get B-roll. So I don't do a lot of toy collecting. I've got all the toys from back in the day, but you know, I pick up something here and there. It's becoming way more few and far between, but I have wanted to buy a original Scareglow. I just haven't, and I'm probably glad because now if it were up on the shelf, Angry Baby would see it and find a way to destroy it. But this looked cool and didn't disappoint. I'm not unhappy. Scareglow. He's obviously going to get displayed somewhere up here. In Castle Grayskull. Okay, so getting back into the games. Unfortunately, a local game store really close to my house, 2.5 miles away. It's more of a Pokemon card thing, which I don't know shit about and don't care. But they've got some video games. They're closing down. I saw a Facebook post. I ran over there. It's an NES heavy hitter that I've needed for a while, but I just procrastinated on buying it because I assumed it was terrible. But since they were going out of business, knew they had it, I figured, hey, throw them some goodbye cash, right? Godzilla 2. This is like a turn-based tactical strategy military game. I'm gonna be real honest. I like to keep it positive. I hate this game. Maybe it gets better. I don't know. I don't care. It was pricey as hell. It's probably so pricey because the first Godzilla game sucked, and this one is far worse. So nobody bought this piece of shit. Except for idiots like me. Alright. Now, I don't like pickups without game footage. Something happened last night I have yet to remedy. Had to do with Angry Baby. Capture card's not working anymore. So I'm either buying a new one, I'm gonna fuck with it a little bit more. But sorry, we're gonna roll through them quick because there's no game footage. But picked up 2 Atari games. Now, these are the iMagic or Imagic cartridges. I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't fucking care. You don't care, right? You don't care. Just want to see what I picked up and the gameplay. Well, I want to get the complete set of these. Not sure how many they are. I think it's like 20 or so. I may have them all now. I'm rambling. Firefighter. Yeah. This game wasn't great. It wasn't great. And I know we're talking about Atari 2600. Then we've got No Escape, which on the cover seems to be Battle of Olympus. It's like Perseus riding Pegasus. So I was really excited. Then immediately disappointed. I'll play it some more. But since I couldn't get the game footage, just kind of strolled past it. But Demon Attack. Riddle of Sphinx. 2 kick-ass. Imagic, whatever games. Those 2 aren't kick-ass. You know, I like to dabble and switch. Generally when it's only like retro pixelated remakes. I haven't been playing much Switch lately. Infernax. Holy shit, that game was great. I believe I talked about it in a video before. If I haven't, it's a video coming up, so it's a spoiler. Infernax. It's like a cross between Ghosts and Goblins and Simon's Quest and Adventures of Link. Not Adventures of Link. Zelda 2. This one. Saw somebody doing a video, looked really good. It's pretty much like Final Fantasy. It's a Super Nintendo, not SNES. We don't say that anymore either. It's a Super Nintendo game that did not come to America, but it did now via the Switch. Romancing Saga 3. Once again, sorry, no game footage, but it's looking a lot like Final Fantasy or Secret of Mana. And I'm a big fan. We hit the store the other day. Went to Olga's and Culver's, because the Culver's opened up not too far away. So we're gonna go for a little ride. We're gonna go to Olga's and Culver's and just pig out and hit the video game store. Xbox, I dabble in that as well because I had it back in the day. Conquer Live and Reloaded. Looking forward to playing this one. Still want to get me Conker's Bad Fur Day on the NES, just haven't. Occasionally I dabble in PlayStation 2. You know that back in the day gamer loves him some fishing games. And Real Fishing 3, hopefully, isn't an idiot rebuy. I don't think I have this one. I don't think I've ever seen it. I know I have one, and that's fun. And the bass on the back of this looks real cool. So I'm gonna get into some fishing. Even though I can go fishing out back, I like to fish right here too. I'm really looking forward to playing this game, and it's the final one in this pickup video. Can't believe I hadn't heard this game existed before. Huge Simpsons fan. Huge Simpsons fan, okay? Just gonna leave it at that. PlayStation 2. Simpsons skateboarding. Yeah. Looks like Tony Hawk meets Road Rash Simpsons, whatever. I'm excited. I hope you're excited too. So yeah, I'm going to, maybe finish this beer. Maybe I'll have another 5 more. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm going to work on the capture card for 5 minutes, get discouraged, and play some games. So thanks for tuning into my channel. Like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. And until next time, YouTube, keep it retro!